what did you just do?
I just got Chris Harris accidentally high.
Sorry, Wildcat.
My bad, Wildcat, but I totally crop dusted the shit out of you, bro.
The following announcement has been paid for by the Rated R Wrestling Podcast.
Rated R Wrestling Podcast. Go! Uncensored and unapologetic. Rated R Wrestling starts now.
Hey, yo! Hey, guys, what's going on? This is Aaron, a.k.a. Stud Muffin Supreme.
And this is the resident Rain Man, Kyle.
And as always, I am the number one motherfucker, Michael the Motherfucker, and this is the Rated R Wrestling Podcast.
Episode 36, and something fell over there.
What the fuck that was?
There's a fucking ghost in here.
I guess.
There's a fucking ghost in here.
You also have a proclamation to make, don't you? About
I thought we were going to get into that when we got into the show, but I can do it now.
Oh, I meant like the scruffy...
Yeah. So, here on the Rated R Wrestling Podcast, we would like to here and now give self-proclaim our title of the number one beards in wrestling podcasting.
We're the Beard World Order.
Beards with an
Beard.
S,
Yeah,
apostrophe S.
Or if
Self-proclaimed.
or if we want to be extreme, we can use a Z.
Oh, yeah.
We can use
the
a Z.
extreme version? Yeah. That way, old buddy Crander...
Well, we'll interchange the S and the Z.
Depends on the day.
We're the Beard World Order, so we're BWO.
That's okay.
All right, Kyle.
All right, we'll go there. We'll see. We'll work on the trademark for that. I don't know if
we might get sued for that.
I don't know how Meanie and them handle
Meanie,
that.
Stevie, don't.
Might have to be the Beard Illuminati Order. BIO.
Bio.
The bio?
Yeah, we're the bio. We're Team Bio.
Team Bio. Team Bio Hazard.
Okay.
Anyway, that went way too far.
But anyway, this is episode 36 of Rated R.
36.
As you can tell, your ear's not being molested by the echo.
Yeah, you're
We
welcome.
fixed the problem that we weren't aware we had until well after the fact.
Yeah, so Cincinnati Fatty, next time you're on the podcast, you don't have to worry about that sounding like you're in a well. It is August the 9th, 2026, and let's start off with this day in wrestling history. We've got two interesting ones today. I'm going to start this off. In 1997?
1997.
That's a good year.
Terry Funk and Sabu competed in Born to be Wired.
Barbed wire match.
No ropes, just barbed wire. And it was one of the most brutal matches in ECW history. Sabu, I believe, had to have his bicep taped up.
Crazy glued.
Yes.
Crazy glue. Oh, crazy glue.
Yes, because he split his bicep open wide, and instead of stopping the match, he goes, "Fuck it, give me some tape." And he says,
Crazy glued some tape, and we'll put this thing back together.
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Then we can go to the hospital.
yeah." They continued the match, and then the match ended with them literally in a ball of barbed wire.
This match ain't over till the fat lady
I
sings.
don't think that was the planned finish.
They say if he was,
changed the finish. Just keep going.
they say if he was one shy angle away, Terry Funk would have been pushing up daisies that night. Because the barbed wire would have hit his throat, hit a jugular vein.
And that's probably why they called it then and there. Like, all right, guys, we're done.
Well, I think even Paul Heyman said, "I never did another one after that."
No, he never booked another match like that.
That was
again.
it. That was the final barbed wire match in ECW
The
history.
one and only.
Unless you played the game, of
But that's
course.
like a regular jobber type match in CZW, right?
or GCW or something.
Except
AEW's
minus the
upcoming
fluorescent
hardcore
light
division.
tubes, minus the light
As
tubes.
soon as Tony gives us the green light to run things.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yes,
we're
we're still waiting on that, folks.
we're gonna buy CZW.
Tony, we're still waiting on that, man.
Tony, I'm telling you, man. Just let us take John and make a hardcore division. That
Yep.
will be your developmental.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make us the head bookers of it.
No,
we'll do
John's the head booker.
Okay, well, he'll be our head of creative.
But we're gonna write AEW, and you're gonna
we have the pencil.
you're gonna watch and enjoy
Yes.
as a fellow fan.
Yep.
we can buy CZW. They're cheap.
Yeah.
Tony can.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why we
absolutely.
need him as a backer.
Yeah, he needs our financial backer. We'll make him the money.
And so that
There's other rich people in the world. If you happen to be wanting to back a wrestling company,
if
or
you
something,
got a
let us know.
if you got a batshit notion just to burn some money,
we might be able to help you with that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We're going to make it entertaining, by God.
We need a backer to make Rated R Wrestling happen anyway.
Yes, or at least better, or elevate it to another level.
If you will.
But anyway, that was 1997. We have another historical date, taking it 2 years later in 1999. That's right, the debut in the World Wrestling Federation of Chris Jericho.
What's my name, bitch, 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 bitch?
Break the walls down!
A very interesting segment where he interrupted The Rock.
Yeah, and then, the Chicago crowd knew. They knew Jericho was coming.
Well, they're a little smarter than the average bear in Chi-Town.
Yep, and Jericho actually weathered the storm of getting buried by The Rock there.
Yeah, unlike Billy Gunn.
Bob, you little jabroni.
And then was it
because Jericho had chops the fire back at The Rock, whereas Billy just kind of had to duck and cover.
Now, was it that week or the week after that when The Rock mentioned Juventud?
That was the next week when he said, "You were down south wrestling some jabroni named Juventud." Juventud.
But
yes. And then, what was it the next week where Undertaker said, "I've had more shower time than you've had ring time"?
That was the infamous promo where Jericho kind of like
pissed him off.
the Undertaker.
Yeah.
But hey, Undertaker, I love him, but he needed to understand if you're going to dish it, you can be able to take it too.
Yeah, and what did The Rock say? He goes, "You talk about your Y2J plan. Well, he's got the KY jelly plan."
Apparently the Dudleys did too.
Yeah.
Ass cream.
A job, ass queeb.
But yeah,
ass cream. What the fuck is ass cream?
Might I ask?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the August 9th, 1999 episode of Raw was one of the most
fuck.
"what the fuck are we doing here" episodes of Raw.
It was not just because of Jericho's significant debut, but you want to kind of elaborate on us on the mindfuck that was that episode?
So the whole episode of this Raw was built around SummerSlam's main event. The mindfuck of the train wreck that was the build to that match.
Who's going to be in the damn match?
It was a battle of the number one contendership.
All night, right?
All nights. Like 2-3 matches, they were built around this fucking angle. And Chyna ends up winning the whole damn thing.
And she didn't even end up in the match at SummerSlam.
No, she didn't. And they even had a match graphic pulled up. Like they were going to do it.
You know, there is a small part of me that wishes they would have pulled the trigger on that. Austin versus Chyna in 99 SummerSlam for the world title.
I think they could have done something with that.
Just because of the batshit craziness of it. Because Chyna was big enough, she was believable enough, she could probably throw some offense at Austin.
Oh, yeah.
And not make him really kill his character.
Now there had
Austin has to go over.
Oh, absolutely. There has to be caveats in it. For starters, she can't beat his ass the whole match. She has to get a couple good shots. I think, and I mentioned this kind of to you earlier, I think Austin should like have a hesitation. It's like, God damn it, kid, I ain't gonna hit this woman. Damn kid. But then, who was in charge? Was it Vince or Sean?
The commish. Oh, that would be Sean. Yeah.
Well, Sean could be like, "Hey man, if you don't fight her, you're losing your belt." So Austin's like, "Motherfucker, what do I do?" You could build that,
and the crowd would have got into it. Yeah.
And you don't have to have Chyna and Austin wrestling the whole match. You can have Triple H come out and fight Austin for a while. Smoke and mirrors.
He can even no-sell a finisher that puts him over strong. Maybe she hits him with a sucker finisher because he's still, and that pisses him off.
And then he finally just like, fuck it. He gives her a stunner and then and he gets out.
There's ways this could have happened.
Or Jim Ross would have went nuts like, by God, Austin did it.
I don't think it would have been a long match.
No, it would have been like maybe 10 minutes. I could imagine maybe.
Jim Ross trying to sell the match. What does Austin do? Does he fight the woman or does he lose his title?
Does Austin touch the puppies, JR?
Does he hit a puppy?
Puppies!
And then Jesse he's the ref.
King.
Jesse can still be the ref.
Hey, kick that woman's ass, Stone Cold.
Come on, why you afraid to fight a woman? She's a woman, Stone Cold.
Fuck you, Jesse. Come on, tough guy.
Get in there and fight this woman.
Yeah, I mean, that could have been something, man. Then also this same episode was when Jesse Ventura cut his Dick Marcinko promo. We climbed a rope ladder.
With Dick Marcinko
We love to quote.
down in the Baja.
Dick Marcinko would have hit that woman.
Dick Marcinko, we'd love to have you on the show.
Yeah, we're going to have Dick Marcinko merch.
Yeah, we're
Bringing it back.
Yeah, we're Dick Marcinko. We're gonna have a rope ladder. Well,
Is there a state of Dick Marcinko that we should contact?
Someone let us know.
Someone let us. Jesse Ventura is going to ring us up on that. He's dead.
He didn't climb the rope ladder.
If someone knows, let us know in the comments.
Exactly. Yeah, let us know what's going on.
He's fucking dead.
Either you're a hippie in a rock and roll band.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to call it right down the middle, an out-of-body experience. But yeah, that whole match could have been better than what they actually did was, fuck it, we're bringing Mankind in back in randomly. Let's do a triple threat.
Yeah, with given all of that, I really wish they would have pulled the fucking trigger and just did that.
Yeah, like we said, Chyna doesn't need the win, but that wasn't what it was about.
Yeah.
And the crowd would have ate it up. They would have ate it up.
That would have been a proper bait and switch.
Yeah, like they always talk about bait and switches.
Not like cancel the match when it starts, but like still have Chyna and Austin built into this match, and then, like I said, the bullshit and chicanery.
Yeah.
And it pads the match out. Like Chyna could be taken out or something, and Austin and Triple H are fighting for a while.
Very much Russo-esque. Was Russo in the company at the time?
Yes.
He was.
Well, then
that's why this whole episode
and he was a big pusher of Chyna too.
Yeah.
I fucking love Chyna.
So maybe if it happened, if it would have got the green light, it would have gotten a Russo writing.
I think so.
But it never got a green light.
No.
Vince, if you're listening, how would you have written Chyna Stone Cold?
Yeah, let us know, bro.
Probably would have had 10 run-ins.
Or if you know Vince, ask him for us.
Well, in that sort of situation, yeah, that's what's called for.
It calls for the, what do they call it? The Crash TV, like, let's have everybody just do run-ins and all that.
Plus, it saves Austin from looking like a chump if he loses to Chyna, and then makes Chyna not look so bad. It kind of keeps her strong a little bit.
Even if, God forbid, Vince Russo wanted her to win, I'm like, okay, well.
Godfather and the Hose come out.
Or you could have gone that route where
she wins.
Like, Austin gets fucked over and she covers him for the pin.
And even if she holds the belt for one night, at least
I wouldn't go that route, but that's a possibility. I still think
I would, bro.
Even if it was
she
just
does
for
so
one
much
night
for us, bro. Give Joni a chance.
Imagine the pop it would get, bro. Will they expect you to go over, and then when she does, bro?
Oh, bro.
Well, Triple H ended up winning.
Animate this.
Yeah, do this, bro.
Like there's multiple Vinces, bro.
We need an we need an animator.
Yeah, somebody animate this short.
Animate our podcast.
Oh my god!
Some of the shit we go on would be.
Oh god, especially later on.
Yeah, especially on a certain topic later on that we're going to be speaking about.
Since we're talking about SummerSlam, it just happened last weekend.
Last week, yeah.
2026 SummerSlam is in the books.
In the big book.
Yeah.
Nobody knows where the fuck is.
Anybody got any initial thoughts about how that show went?
Underwhelming.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest SummerSlam ever, but it was okay.
Half full.
Yes. Did you notice that they pretty much cut half the stadium in half?
But they did a bang-up job of making it look like there were people there.
Except for the shots they fucking shot themselves.
Yes. Oh, there's that one section on the one side of the Titantron. But, like, when Punk came out, they had a beautiful shot, and they did a great job hiding it. It looked like he was in a full arena. So, hats off to their production team. They know what they're doing trying to hide that shit.
Yeah, but of course, there was 30,000 people still in there?
A lot of people took pictures of the empty parts of the arena. And
yeah, especially on the hard cam side.
The defenders of AEW, now there's defenders of WWE. Why are you taking pictures of this shit? Why can't you just enjoy the match?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
I mean, they had a big stage to cover half the stadium.
Well, that's fair. I mean, you got to pipe and dress the,
yeah, the
pipe and drape or whatever you want to call it. Just you got to make it look good. I mean,
damn it, you said smoke and mirrors. What?
Whoa!
Only smoke and mirrors.
Randy's back.
Yeah, Randy's back. Hey, Randy, good. Thanks for joining us.
And what about Punk's the stain on his shorts?
Yeah, did he shit his pants?
That is the question. Everyone, including Greg, that has never
he
showed up on the
fucking
show,
pooped his pants.
that we have promised since literally like the
Episode
second
one.
episode
This has
or
been
two.
a running joke for like since the beginning.
We're still going to call you out, Greg.
Yeah, until you get your ass in this fucking seat.
Hey, Coomer, did Punk shit his pants? Oh, he's not here, but I bet you anything he'd be like,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he shit his pants and he's a cancer, you know.
Probably shits his pants every time he does it.
he quotes Drew, I prayed for this.
Dude,
I
him and
Prayed for this.
I know McIntyre's his favorite wrestler, I bet.
Punk was, Coomer was probably dying watching that match.
Oh, I'm sure he was. He goes, see, no one else would have pooped their pants, but he did.
Well, you got the two
No.
guys he's not big fans of in the main event.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't have a fan of Cody
Well, it
Rhodes.
wasn't the main event.
No, because it was the co-main event. Yeah.
Coming soon with the Dick Marcinko merch. Bret Hart, no shirt.
No. You think Bret Hart would get a kick out of that?
I think he'd probably sue us.
Hey, I'm going to sue you guys. And then Coomer's back. See, I told you he was stubborn.
He's a bitter old man.
As you could tell, Kyle's still pumped for this eventual great debate too.
I'm very pumped, Coomer.
Coomer, get in touch with me, bro. If we'll figure out a date and time.
I got something planned for you, Mr.
Maybe
Coach.
we'll book you and Marshall on the same day. Marshall's been waiting to get on the show too. Friend of the show.
Oh yeah.
It ain't going to be a handicap match, is it?
I don't know. I don't know Marshall's take on Brett or Sean.
Maybe he could be the neutral guy. I don't know. Fuck if I know.
Well, I tend to be the neutral.
I'm about to say he was the mediator in the big debate. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll get on that. Coomer, get in touch with me, bro.
And I think Coomer would rather I do it again over maybe a biased Aaron, who, if you're in the Rated R Wrestling podcast group, you would know. There's a big slab of beef.
But to be fair, in all fairness,
there's no question about where the beef is. It's in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen.
but in all fairness, I like both Brett and Sean, so I really don't have a dog in that fight. But I'm not. I don't know if I'd be a great mediator too. So
I like Sean too, but I'm going to call him out on his bullshit.
But
I'm gonna lay it all on the table, Mr. Coach.
yes. But anyway, but we'll keep with SummerSlam. But the main event was Oba and Brock.
Yeah,
Better bring your
underwhelming.
notes, because you know he is.
Yeah. But the Rain Man's got notes in his head.
Do
I'm the
your
Rain Man.
notes compete with his?
I'm gonna make it rain. Make you rain.
I actually might be predicting an upset. I think Kyle's hubris might be.
That's right.
Well,
'Cause,
Kyle's got the debate mentality. Well, fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's going to win you a debate.
I will go Roddy Piper.
He'll go scorched earth.
I will fight to the very last end. I'll be like in the lava going like this with the thumb up and his
Every page of your notes you're turning, Coomer. I'm turning 5 more in my head.
I'm like the old gunslinger. That's right. He's watching us probably going.
Just because you took your notes in one order doesn't mean I can't make you flip them pages back and forth.
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
Throw a curveball, baby. Curveball.
And I don't pull any punches, so my esteemed colleague over here was very cordial. Cordial's not in my dictionary. We don't do where I come from. We don't do things cordial.
Yeah.
We argue till we get the last laugh.
Now we're having to stick to a semi-debate format, Kyle. You're gonna have to be semi-civilized.
I'll be civilized, but if I start hearing something, I'll be like ho ho ho, and I might have to do one of
Stop
these.
the bullshit.
I'm at the in the words of my grandpa, I'll be like, stop the bullshit. or I might have to do one of these, like. So if I take my glasses off, shit's gonna get real. It'd be like, okay. It's like
Because he never takes his glasses off.
I never
ladies
do.
and
These
gentlemen.
motherfuckers never leave my face. But if I gotta get serious,
If you gotta take the glasses off, shit's getting real.
I'll be like this. If I could be serious for a moment,
Okay, Lance Storm.
Okay, Lance Storm.
I'll be more entertained than Lance Storm. Boring. Yeah, do the dance gimmick. Yeah. What?
But Brock and Oba.
Underwhelming Hell in a Cell match, but it was a fine match.
Cell was completely unnecessary.
I agree.
Unnecessary.
I don't think it really played not really a whole lot to that match.
It kind of reminded me of when they did End of an Era in the Hell in a Cell. They didn't really use the cell that much.
Everything they did involving the cell could have been done against the barricade or the announce desk.
Very short match, though.
It was. That's why I'm saying that, well, the End of the Era match, I think, is okay. You pass it because the match was great inside of it.
Well, it was telling an epic
it was
story,
all
too.
part of it. Plus, those two guys had history in the cell.
Right.
Brock had a little bit of it, but this match didn't really warrant that.
No.
You really didn't need the cell for Oba to not sell the tombstone.
Oh, people were pissed about that. Oh, they were fucking mad.
He no sold the tombstone on the exposed boards.
Brock's like, I did it on purpose. I blew out both my knees so I could never wrestle again.
But did you guys notice the subtle reasoning for him wearing those elbow pads?
Was it a tribute to his old attire?
No, I thought it was too, but it turns out that
he thought he was going to take a spot on the wood and they botched it completely.
Well, no, not only that, the elbow pads are used as extra grip. That way he could keep Oba held in place for the tombstone.
Oh.
That's what I heard. That he wore those as a way because those got grip on him. So when he's holding them.
I'm too sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
figured
Brock
with
is
that.
a sweaty lad.
Well,
Turns
he
into a tomato in 5 seconds.
Oh, he does. I figured with that farm boy strength, he wouldn't have no issue. But
well, when
It's
you're
not
sweaty.
it's not his. It's a matter of grip.
Plus, you have to imagine Oba's weight. You got to still control that.
Mm-hmm.
that's true. Because you got me, brother.
He starts sliding without something like that. There's not a whole lot you're going to be able to do.
No. But Oba wins. That was the right decision.
That was the right call.
And he
Oba
didn't
wins.
want to drop Oba on his neck and end the future before it begins.
Yes.
You got me, brother.
And Brock went off script again. Came
Yep.
back out. And
Oh my god, that started a whole what if.
what?
What if Oba got spiked by Brock?
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Oh.
Anyway, that might be a later episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a big one.
But yeah, Brock broke, went off script again. Put him over. Pretty much said, I'm done. Then the next day he announced that he's retired. He's done.
He's going on the farm.
Yep.
Well, he's actually going to watch his two boys in hockey, and he wants to cheer on his girl, possibly shoot for the Olympics.
Who looks
That's what he
just
said
like
in an
Brock
interview.
in a wig.
Yeah. So
She looks just like Brock. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Say it to her face, Kyle.
No thanks.
Say it to Mia Lesnar's face, Kyle.
I will say, whoever is
At Mia Lesnar, Kyle.
Oh, duh, no.
Yeah.
Brock comes up. You got a problem with me? Like,
you got a problem with me.
no, Mr. Lesnar, I don't. No, but whoever is the boyfriend of Mia Lesnar, tread lightning, please. Be careful.
I'm sure he's already got the handshake, the firm.
He
gave him the office.
with those big meat hooks. Oh,
I don't know if it's still the same guy, but she was dating like a Colorado offensive lineman, University of Colorado,
I think that
I
is
knew it
the
was a
same
football
guy.
player.
and maybe maybe he's lifted with him to test his strength.
Maybe.
Brock's like, get in the gym with me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably
Shit,
gonna put him
you
through
know
the
he's
ringer.
gonna work your guts out.
Oh yeah.
I think he's gonna take him on hunting trips and shit.
Yeah.
You need
maybe.
to protect my daughter. You gotta
Yeah,
be
you see
strong
that
enough
big elk over there? You're going to shoot him, and then you're going to carry him on your fucking shoulder
for
but-
10 miles.
while I'm on my 4-wheeler laughing at you.
Telling you how I'm gonna cut it and season it.
Yeah.
I think Brock should start a YouTube channel now. I would
How
watch
to
it.
torture my son-in-law.
I would.
Yeah.
I would watch. I would watch.
Come on, Brock. Get it. Make it happen.
Country boy Brock.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
yes, that's his YouTube
He
name.
could do his, show you how he grills.
You know he wouldn't though, because apparently he's a private guy. But
Yeah, he's a very private individual. So,
and he's not hurting for the money.
No.
he's got money. He's got money.
He's got that fuck you money.
Yeah, he does. Unless the Saudi money comes up.
That is a big debate whether or not he's going to show back up at WrestleMania 43.
Well, the big rumor is that he's headlining the Hall of Fame next year.
Well, I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably going to think, well, let's strike the iron while it's hot. Yeah.
Would be kind of a divisive induction, given the setting as well, because I would assume the Hall of Fame will be in Saudi.
It is going to be in Saudi.
Speaking of Hall of Fames, I just want to take one moment to address an adjacent Hall of Fame. The NFL Hall of Fame made a great decision yesterday, day before,
Oh, yeah?
And letting Bill Cowher know that he's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, the great Pittsburgh Steelers head coach.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Was he the one before Tomlin?
The chin.
Ah, okay. He had the mustache?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go, NFL. There you go.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
As a Steelers fan, I got to get that one.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Cincinnati fatty.
Oh.
No Cincinnati head coach is being inducted.
No, and not anytime soon. Mm-mm. No.
Not even Paul Brown or whatever Jim
the
Brown.
owner.
Whoever was. Oh, never mind.
Paul Brown's was or is the owner. I don't know.
Shows you much.
Now, Paul Brown is in the Hall of Fame as a head coach of the Cleveland Browns and partially of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was half right. Okay.
I didn't know that, but all right.
They're literally named after the guy, but he didn't have sole ownership of the team. He was the coach.
Oh, okay. Well, now we know where the Browns came from.
And we literally, out of pettiness, he made a team in Cincinnati, pretty much cloned the uniforms as closely as he could. He took brown to black and kept orange. The helmets were orange. With the smallest change, they said Bengals on the side.
Really?
The pettiest man in football, Paul Brown.
Now you know where it came from.
And the more you know, and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. Other things that happened on night one that were interesting. We got that cool 6-man tag with the Usos coming out with the Gears of War tribute. Jacob coming out looking like I'm badass and the werewolf giving up.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
E-Day's coming up soon. I'm sure that may have been a
tie-in. Mm-hmm. LA Knight gets the winning fall.
There you go, LA Knight. Now he's in a program of Roman now, probably.
But is he gonna go over on Roman?
No.
I doubt it.
No.
Yeah, but hey, here's the thing. People bitching that he's not being used in a main event scene. Now where's your bitching at? Because,
Well, then there you go. He's been used.
He's being utilized in a big main event picture, I suppose. But night two, let's see what night two had. Was it the fatal 4-way, right? Well, it was advertised 1-on-1,
but then it was changed to a fatal 4-way
because Gunther, who beat Nick Aldis
on night one,
who Nick Aldis did pretty damn good.
Yes, he came out to Oasis.
So, did you guys see? They filmed a segment after night one where Aldis goes to resign.
Yes,
and Triple H.
I heard of it. I never watched it.
Triple H says, "Look, I get it as a man that you had to handle business, and I respect that." And he says, "But I'm not going to accept your resignation. I'm reinstating you as the SmackDown general manager. Call everything down the middle and lay off of Gunther."
So that explains why he seemingly was cool with Gunther the next night.
Mm-hmm. Right, because people were complaining about that, but they forgot to watch.
Okay, well, that context makes a lot more sense now.
He came out to Oasis.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was Nick Aldis, the national treasure. Yep.
Yeah, and he lost, which he should have. He shouldn't have beat Gunther.
Then the next night it was advertised as a triple threat, but then
it was advertised as Sammy versus Finn.
Right. Well, he changed it to a triple threat at first.
And then he pulled a Terry Funk. I've changed the match. And brought out the returning Kevin Owens.
Here comes my dick. Here comes my dick. Here comes my dick. Here comes my dick. Here comes my dick.
Say that to Kevin Owens' face.
Hey, pal, what are you saying to me there?
Well, ironically, it was a Kevin that came up with that.
It was. The Gilbo, the man that we also mentioned, too.
Who still isn't showing up on the show.
We have receipts given out.
Gilbo. Greg are ducking us, man.
Ducking us.
We can literally film the show on almost any day given certain hours. You just got to let us know, guys.
My schedule is open.
There's gonna come to a point where, for whatever reason, we have to stop the show, and then Kevin will be like, "Hey, I'm ready to do it,"
and we'll have to start fresh.
But
yes, Owens is back.
Yep, and
got a huge pop.
And I got to admit, Sami Zayn's justified for throwing a bitch fit, because I'd be pissed too.
what the fuck? Well, fuck. How about justice for Finn? Because Finn was about to get this push. And it's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's well, he could still fuck up the title scene.
Well,
still.
but here's the problem: you can't just have two guys in the main event picture scene. You got to have a bunch of people, and SmackDown's got a strong main event scene. But now we've got Kevin Owens and Punk, which is going to be very interesting. And we'll talk about the week following SummerSlam.
Yes,
we
will.
But let's see. Trick Williams lost the belt to Baron Corbin. And that was everybody else's reaction.
Pretty much.
I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed the return of Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
As a Baron Corbin fan, which I don't know how many still are left, but I'm one of them.
There's an interesting thing about him right now. He's kind of doing two different identities right now. He's still wrestling for MLW as Bishop Dyer, carrying the U.S. belt. Still tag team champions with Dijak.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's with whatever the fuck his name.
So Baron Corbin is a man of two lives right now.
Living two gimmicks. Big vicious heel.
Maybe they should start a faction called, now follow me, because I've thought this through for a long time, but I didn't have the characters. A faction of mentally ill people who have multiple personalities, and they're called DID, which is an acronym for Dissociative Identity Disorder.
I like this idea.
Representing the DID.
We build them from the cuckoo's nest.
And so, literally, depending on... It could be, one person coming out, but which personality is coming out?
So, alter egos or something.
Mick Foley would be a great fit for this.
Oh, he fits like 4 members.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's already taken up half the faction.
Finn Balor.
The demon. Yeah.
Interesting concept. That would help bolster outside ventures like Baron Corbin's Bishop Dyer one.
Yes.
Day. Yeah.
There you go. I like this idea. Paul, take notes. I still see the investment.
Tony, shit, take a note.
Yeah, take a note, fucking Tony.
Let's talk about that women's ladder match.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green. I actually enjoyed the match for the most part.
It wasn't too bad.
Especially the finish. I did not see... Honestly, they did that well. I watched the match, but I wasn't watching. But I didn't notice Chelsea laying there for 5 minutes on the ladder.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I thought she was out of the ring, and then she just pops back up. I was like, oh, she was on the ladder the whole fucking time.
So I was watching this live, and that spot where she's going to win it, and then here comes B-Fab and Michin. I'm sitting there going, motherfucker! Because I'm like, they're going to do it. They're going to put the belt on
I'm pretty sure he was doing that as well.
I don't know if he saw that as it happened.
No, I saw that, but I was like, well, there goes Chelsea. That was what I said at that point. I like Michin.
Well, no, I like them
B-Fab.
too. No, I like them too. But my saying is I was like, damn it, they bait and switched us. I thought Chelsea was winning it. Here they come to fucking.
I just think they're being wasted with another waste, but that's a different story.
But no, Chelsea wins, and yeah, so she won the inaugural women's championship. But we'll
interim women's championship.
Yeah, the interim. We'll touch back on that when we do the.
The inaugural women's.
Yeah, I know. It started with an I. Damn it. But yeah.
International.
No, that's AEW. They have an international belt.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what other big things that happened on SummerSlam Night 2.
Night 2. Dominic getting buried by Danhausen.
Oh God,
I'm just joking.
Well, there's also the mug dog burying.
Oh yeah, Chad Gable's moment getting ruined.
Here's my hot take. Yeah. I think everybody's pissing and moaning about that too much. Where did that ruin the entire? That did not ruin the entire celebration of Chad Gable.
Maybe he was thirsty.
I'm sorry. That moment was still awesome. He brought his family in the ring, and then the freaking mug dog showed up. Big deal. Want to fight about it? No. Now, if the mug dog...
It's kind of creepy and abnormally tall and thin. He looked like the Slender Man had possessed the mug dog.
The Slender Dog.
Slender Dog.
Root beer.
got plenty of root beer in my dimension. Just come with me.
Yeah.
Just
No, but right guy won.
Yeah, good match. Not
Really?
not the match of the night as I expected, but it's okay.
It was still pretty good. They won with a pretty decisive ankle lock.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
Penta, the great reign with the title. Really fun title reign he had.
Now Chad can carry on. Now, let me ask you this question.
Carry on now.
Wayward sad.
That would probably, I would prefer that because I'm just not on board with his theme song.
Yeah, what the hell was that song? What
He's
was
trying really hard to get people to sing and clap with it.
that? Couldn't they have just kept his American Alpha song?
I wish they would have.
Well, I get wanting to change it, but everyone wants to have something catchy that people can do something with.
We have
Not
enough.
everything needs audience participation.
Yeah, we have enough.
Not every theme song needs to be a sing-along.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. We have
It
what?
drags the entrances on for.
Well, we have Cody's song, Punk's song.
And you already have enough people who have long entrances. You don't need more.
Roman Reigns. Huh. Yeah.
Yes, Roman has a long entrance.
He is the modern Undertaker. He has to take 10 minutes to get to the ring.
But yes, Danhausen and Dominic Mysterio.
Uh,
Human money's on a pole.
yep.
I haven't heard Vince Russo complain about this match yet, and I'm not surprised.
Give him time. He will.
Yeah, he'll
You
shock
don't
me.
have right to complain about this, bro. You fucking.
That's what that's what I
started
said. I'd be very surprised if he complains because this is right up his alley. Because he cannot. The guy that booked Judy Bagwell on a forklift can't complain about a match where there's fucking human monies on a pole. I'll say that. I'll die on that hill.
Or when he booked Viagra on a pole. So
Yes. Sorry, Vince. Can't defend that one.
Bruce is going to try to kick your ass.
I'm just saying, it would be different if he didn't book that. He booked the San
He
Francisco
won't come in
49ers
the
match.
state of Kentucky in case Cornette shows
Oh,
up.
well,
that's
yeah,
right. He can't come over here. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, so he'll probably stay away.
We're like a 30, 45-minute drive.
No, about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Hour and a
Yeah,
half.
sorry,
hour
I'm
45.
I'll think of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're good. But yeah, we'll talk about Danhausen a little bit in a minute too, because I got an interesting question about Danhausen. But
Yeah.
let's go on to that main event.
Yes, Roman and Seth.
Well, hold on. Before we leave the match, I want to bring up the money. Did anyone notice the mixture? It was like partially fake Danhausen money. And then
Yeah.
there was some real money mixed in.
Well, yeah,
So-
I thought it was all fake myself.
So does Danhausen just produce money and it's legal tender?
The
Is this
Danhausen Mint. Or,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Minthausen.
Minthausen.
Yeah.
I print him money, so thank you,
Mr. Danhausen, we're from the U.S. Treasury Department. You cannot
You're
print your own money.
counterfeiting money.
Oh, well,
okay,
I
well,
say you're trying to stop me from printing my money. Eh? Well, guess what?
You
Guess. Okay, keep doing what you're doing.
You are no, Mr. Danhausen.
We're okay.
It's
Just fine. As long as you're doing it, that's cool.
We already had to get rid of pennies, so it's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that main event, Roman and Seth.
Very good match. Yes.
Very story-driven match.
Very, what the kids call cinema.
Yep.
Did you like his entrance with the shield burning down and him coming out with Dean Ambrose's mask? It's Dean Ambrose, guys! It's Dean Ambrose, guys! That move was Dean Ambrose's move!
Well, they had to kind of do that because if this is their last big match, they got to kill the Shield narrative.
I guess Shield's done. It's done.
But that was a good match. Roman won. I expected as much. It'd been cool if Seth threw a curveball. But the end of it, where they're doing the Shield fist bump with the Dean mask in the ring. Did anybody else get the vibes of this? If somebody didn't know, they're like, did he die?
Yeah, they think like Ambrose died or something.
Well, John Moxley would tell you that Dean
Yeah.
Ambrose
No, I
died.
just like the fact that Kurt Angle jumped on this because he was temporarily part of this.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
nobody-
shucks,
yeah.
guys, thanks.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize Kurt Angle and Triple H were temporary members of the Shield.
Yes.
Yes, they were. That was funny. I got a good laugh out of
Shucks,
that.
guys, thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate the remembrance.
Yeah, it's true. It's damn true.
Did you like Seth's Willy Wonka outfit? Yeah, the everlasting gobstopper outfit. What the fuck was that? Why couldn't he just bring back his gold and white attire?
He looked like anyone who's played Fallout New Vegas. He looked like a fucking mantis.
He did, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Just a little
I
more
didn't
green.
make the connection, but now I do. Now I can't get that out of my head. Kind of like a mixture with that mask. He kind of reminded me of a creepy version of the Mantis, somehow in the White Glove Society. You know what I'm talking about, Fallout fans. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Mortimer
You're welcome.
mated with the Mantis and made Seth freaking Rollins.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But overall, I'm sure we've missed a couple of the
So
matches.
does that make Seth canonically a cannibal?
It could very well make him connect.
Ask Becky, she'll tell you.
Maybe Becky doesn't know.
So yeah, overall SummerSlam, not bad, not great.
It was
Okay.
The optimistic side of me is going to say it's a half full SummerSlam.
Yeah,
A glass half full.
not the best, but it wasn't the worst. But let's
What
talk.
do you think, Brett? 4 out of 10.
I'm sure Brad said that. But the fallout, the week, the SmackDown and the Raw afterwards, I thought were very interesting because it almost, to me, it felt like they were doing a reset.
Yes,
They were kind of doing a soft reboot to kind of get things in a different direction.
Yes,
Especially with the seeds being planted for Oba and Braun.
yeah. Braun now being pushed back up to the.
Braun's
forefront.
kind of like had enough of this stupid shit.
I don't blame him.
And now we had that cool little stare down with Oba.
Maybe he had a talk with Uncle Scott.
Maybe.
You need to quit being such a little pansy and quit being a little side hustle.
Go find the biggest, baddest motherfucker. Go poke him
And
out.
beat his fattest.
And be that opens a fat son of a bitch is what he is.
Yeah.
You need to do Steiner rap on him. That's what you need to do.
Yep.
Hit him with Steiner recliner.
You take his 23% chance.
And then now, like we mentioned earlier, LA Knight's in a program with Roman.
Yeah.
He did a good job dog walking him on the promo.
Until Roman started mentioning about watches.
Oh yeah, Roman's
Yeah, what
big.
the fuck? His big
He
$5,000.
called it what, a Walmart watch?
Yeah, but his watch was like $450, and then Roman's is like $50,000 or something.
Which, by the way, if you're spending over $50 on a watch, you're stupid.
I agree.
Why the hell are you spending that much money on something that you can look at your phone for now?
Because it's bougie.
Because it's a signature timepiece.
See.
Well, I'm talking about. Well, look. Conor McGregor spent.
I could pass this down to my children, Aaron. You can't pass down time on a phone to your children.
What about our
But
grandpa?
you're not freaking Floyd Mayweather that spent $50 million on a fucking watch.
No. But you know how much this watch costs? Ladies and gentlemen,
Look at that.
enjoy the watch. That is a $500 watch, at least for what it retails. Or what it retailed when I bought it. Probably a little less now. That's a Citizen.
Now we turn into the QBC.
Automatic. It's no battery. This thing runs off the motion of my wrists.
You could shop. You could shop now at ratedrqbc.com.
Now, why don't you just kill yourself?
Who the fuck said that?
Hey, that wouldn't be very nice. You'd be very upset if I did that.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice. That was not very
South Park reference, folks. Sorry, but yeah, okay. I mean, you spent that on the watch, I guess, but that's like I said, that's better than fucking Floyd Mayweather spending $50 million on a watch. I don't know. I guess I'm just not a watch guy, but so maybe that's just the bias in me. But if that's what makes you happy, by God, that's fine.
Yeah, but Roman comparing watches with LA Knight, what kind of weird. But hey, I guess we're doing this program, I suppose.
Which, everybody bitching that nobody was doing nothing with LA Knight. Well, here you go. He's
right.
not winning, but he's in the main event scene. He's going to get the main event rub.
Yeah. Then the women's division kind of getting a little bit of a reset.
A little bit, yeah.
Becky's back.
Yes, she's a face again.
Is she babyface or is she a tweener?
She's babyface, and we got Stephanie Vaquera's back.
Vaquera's back.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Oh yeah.
I was doing the.
Her little.
Oh wait, why was I doing this? Mine's a little fucking
Yeah.
retarded. Mine looks a little. Mine looks a little retarded.
Little retarded. But yeah, so a little bit of breath of fresh air in the women's division.
Can we give Liv some fucking title defenses now, please? Forgot.
And can someone tell her not to do that fucking laugh?
Yeah, please. And
At least not for 5 minutes.
And for God's sake, get rid of that fucking song.
And not only that, you see Big Cass is back.
Yeah, Big Cass. No Enzo, but that's fine. Big Cass.
He's
Coming in,
jacked as fuck.
Oh my God, he's fucking jacked.
And he took out poor Javon.
Did you see when he dragged him like a sack of shit?
Yeah.
Almost. That was kind of cool.
This boy's going to go bouncy.
And he's got one word to describe him.
SAWFT.
Soft.
And bouncy.
Now, did you notice the lack of crowd reaction
Yeah,
to Cass?
they didn't really
They
react
did
to
not care.
Well, he kind of built it back up a little bit with his backstage promo, but yes, there was a very lack of enthusiasm from the crowd. But I always attributed that to be honest with you, a lot of people may have forgotten who he was.
Yeah, because what?
Because he needs Enzo.
Because what? How long's it been? 8 years. So
Yes,
That's
and you got
what the WWE audience remembers: him and Enzo.
yes, and you have to take into consideration that probably a majority of the fans did not know he was in AEW. Not to mention the fact he was under a different name, Big Bill, so they wouldn't have made that connection. And the last time he was on WWE TV, he just kind of was abruptly released because
well, that's when he kicked the midget.
his heel run wasn't really doing it.
Well, he kicked the midget.
Yes,
is what he did,
and that
so.
got him fired. Well, no, the kicking him didn't get fired, but the following beating that he was instructed not to do got him fired.
Right.
But yeah, Big Cass is back. I'm hoping Enzo shows up shortly. Not sure what they're going to do. Should they make him a heel group? I mean, Cass is already kind of being a heel. I liked heel Enzo when he was running down everybody. So I don't know. I mean, maybe start him out as a heel group, perhaps.
Maybe, but how are you going to get a heel grouper when they have a catchy little intro?
What if you put them in part of a bigger group?
Like what kind? Like add like to an existing group already, or
Yes.
something that they've already done, or something they haven't done yet.
No. Maybe either a new faction or an existing team that becomes a new faction. What like just hear me out. What if the Street Profits and Enzo and Cass became a bigger entity? Now you've got a mouthpiece and Enzo and great in-ring work at each level, singles, tag team.
That's an interesting concept. My only nitpick on that would be, in my opinion, and this is because I like Montez, is I feel like that would kind of push him a few steps back away from his singles push. That
I'm giving him the singles push.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Taz getting the single push.
No. He's definitely staying in a tag team.
So that's
his strength.
So you would transition to him and Dawkins, like in that group, or just him and Enzo in that like
Enzo. I don't want Enzo in the ring at all. I want people to fucking hate Enzo and want him to get his comeuppance so bad.
Save his in-ring stuff for the playoffs.
Yes.
He could do
have the two big dudes literally be like the guys keeping Enzo from getting his.
They're his muscles.
Yes.
He could be the old school, like
This
tags
is
in.
genius shit.
He tags in, does
See,
a little.
I like that a little better now.
He tags in, does a puny kick, and goes.
And
Tag out.
Montez is like the solo guy in the group.
Because he's got to be the breakout guy.
Right. And then when there's a pinfall attempt, Enzo would come in, steal a pin.
I mean, think about it. It transitions Dawkins away from Ford. It allows Ford to spread his wings in a more safer environment than on his own completely.
And eventually it could get to a point where he breaks from the group
Mm-hmm.
and becomes a bigger star.
There you go. Write this
And that'll
down.
be the big payoff. He finally gets his hands on Enzo.
Write this down, Chief.
Enzo starts talking for him.
There you
He
go.
doesn't appreciate it.
Yeah. It's like, man, I can speak. No, I got this, kid. I got this.
Yeah.
I think this would be entertaining.
You
as
know
hell.
the rules. I'm the talker. You the smacker.
You think Street Profits are called Big Cass?
Kind of like a reverse Rock situation in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There could be some chances for the Street Profits to call Big Cass Big Smoke.
Big Cass bringing the smoke.
Big Smoke. Hey, CJ. Big Smoke.
Think about it.
249.
Enzo folds their catchphrase in. He'll say whatever he says, and at the end, and we want the smoke.
and we're gonna spell it out for you.
No, and if you're not down with that, we got 5 letters for you.
And we're gonna spell it out for you. SMOKA or where the fuck?
Soft.
Oh,
Soft.
how are we spelling smoke? Fuck, I'm retarded.
Well, we want the smoke, and if you're not down with that, you're soft.
Yeah. There you go.
Fuck, I'm retarded. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, that could work. That's what's going on with Raw there.
We always end up fantasy booking in these.
Yeah, we're like fantasy
know.
bookers.
Better
We
than
are.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
Come on, give us the pencil. We'll give you some ideas.
Exactly. So yeah, SmackDown happened, and they sort of had their own little bit of a reset as well.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
So it's the big kickoff was Punk and Owens, big confrontation.
Yeah, Coomer's favorite wrestler right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
is Kevin Owens.
Here comes
Is
my
Kevin-
I'm actually excited for a Kevin Owens return.
Because Kevin Owens called Punk an old piece of shit on TV.
Yep, and they're doing this in Toronto in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but here's the thing I want to point out too. A lot of Punk's best feuds or build-ups to feuds, and I'm including WWE and in AEW, tend to happen when they got to go for the he's an old piece of shit, nobody likes you sort of thing.
It's always
Which
people.
I'm sure people like Coomer is like, well, see, nobody likes him.
I was
They're
just gonna say.
stoking the anti-punk crowd.
Yes.
To get them to want to watch the match.
That's what makes those stories great because
Yeah.
Punk can roll with it. Because Punk was being kind of a dick that night. Did you notice? He was kind of being a dick.
Well, they've been doing this with Cody and Punk. They'll kind of tween them between
Right.
Well,
heel maybe they're face, but they flash heel for a second.
Well, he wasn't just being a dick to KO. He was being a dick to Johnny Gargano in the back, to Sami Zayn. I
That's what
like
I'm saying. They flash heel for a little bit.
Punk can play on it a little bit. He made fun of Owens' weight, which I knew that was coming.
Yeah, of course he's gonna make fun of.
Which
his
that
weight.
was
He's
playing
fat.
which played off their kind of real life history.
He's fat.
Because there's an old Ring of Honor story where
Yeah.
Punk kind of dressed Owens down for not wanting to not wear a shirt. You know?
Yeah, I
So he
remember
wore a
that.
singlet.
Yeah. Well, he said he tried wearing the not doing the shirt,
and
and
he
he's
just
like,
stared him down.
he goes, can I just wear a shirt? And then Punk apparently was kind of gave him some shit for it. Sorry, Kyle's got to get his McDouble.
Speaking of being fat,
That had to happen at some point.
Gilbo, this would have been your fucking cue.
Woo!
woo!
I want to make it a segment so bad, but I need you, bud.
Yeah.
Get on this show and we'll make it happen.
Yeah. But yeah, their match is going to happen on August 21st in Toronto on a SmackDown, which is interesting. Big question: should they pull the trigger on KO? Is there going to be shenanigans? Because Sami Zayn's still in the background. He's kind of pissed.
There will be shenanigans. I mean, I think they're going to
Yeah, they're gonna keep the title picture cloudy until probably Survivor Series. I'd say.
Well, they want to get that heat in Toronto because Kevin Owens is going to be the big baby face in this match.
Punk could easily lean heel in that match.
Well, Sami Zayn could be a face in that situation. He's from Canada as well.
If he costs Punk the match, he could probably get a big pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He reverts back to conspiracy theorist Sami Zayn.
Yeah. It's a conspiracy, damn it. Look what happened. Look what all this did to me, damn it.
Look
There's
what
Aldis's next opponent. Sammy finally gets pissed off at Aldis, fucking with him, and then they have a match.
Yeah, absolutely. They could do that. So there's a lot of possibilities with this story. And then, yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe Owens will win.
Yeah. Let's see. Other big developments on the reset.
Orton and, it's not really a reset, but Orton
Well,
and Cody.
This one segment was better than their WrestleMania build.
Yes.
Cody telling Orton, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I'm not going to be a good guy for this. I really enjoyed this. No Pat McAfee.
Or Matt McAfee.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't there either. Yeah, no.
Which, I don't really hate Pat too much, but this proved that he wasn't needed in that story. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. Cody's not in the title picture. So this program didn't need the title.
No, it did not. The story tells itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's another thing. I Oh, I didn't really get to ask you this. What's your thoughts about Haku being back?
Haku's
TV?
back.
He's the manager of the MFTs.
I haven't seen it, to be honest. I'm a little behind. But as a fan of Haku, he's got to do the death grip.
Well, what sold me was their backstage segment when he goes, "You need to tell them who the fuck we are.
Yeah.
That was pure Haku right
We
there.
are the sons of Haku."
Yes.
And now Shinsuke's back on TV and he's bringing a friend.
And did you notice his English was better, like as far as like him speaking?
Yeah.
He definitely spent some time his time away brushing up his English skills.
Well, when you got nothing going on, you got all that time in the world. So,
But the question is, who's he bringing in?
I forget. Someone's gonna correct me. Some fucking, fucking nerd.
Is it a guy from New Japan, you think?
Well, he said your time is ticking, and then I was reading comments saying
Also, it might be a hint at some guy's gimmick or something.
it was some guy ticking time bomb gimmick in Japan or something, like some
Okay,
Japanese dude.
interesting.
So people were saying, what about Chaos? Is this Chaos?
Well, that was his faction in New Japan.
Oh, yeah, because people were like, Shinsuke's bringing Chaos and all that.
He referred to himself as the King of Strong Style again.
Yep, but he still has that artist nickname, though.
Now,
Which I need to get rid of that fucking name. I never liked
well,
it.
next week they're booking the triple threat tag match for the tag belts, and the Tongans are in it. Do you think they finally take the belts off Truth and Priest?
Yeah, it's time to get it off them. They've had their run.
They've had...
I like both guys a lot, but let's move on.
He made an appearance in AAA. Let him do a stint down there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that old saying? We can't miss you until you're gone.
Talking about Priest or Truth?
Priest.
Don't put Truth to Mexico.
But then there was Chelsea Green segment. She got beat up and pinned by Fatal Influence.
Way to book your new possible current champion.
Well, they ganged up
I
on
think
her.
that's Michael Hayes going.
Revenge.
All right,
Oh, that
was
had
for
to be a
me,
rib.
huh? Watch this.
Oh, you win the belt? All right. Well,
Whoa!
he got a little bit more than he wanted to because she broke her orbital bone. She's possibly going to be losing that belt.
Well,
No, he's probably laughing his ass off.
So
Well,
it
in
makes me
theory.
ask. Makes me ask this question: why the fuck is Danhausen cursing the women's division? in
what the
SmackDown?
fuck, Danhausen? Ah! Remember when he cursed Liv Morgan? I think when she moved or when she slapped him, it counteracted the cursed force ball, and it went to the wrong division. It went to the SmackDown
Because
division.
Rhea's out indefinitely now. She had knee surgery, so she's gone. So
Chelsea's injured, and they botched the Charlotte and Jade
They
match.
want Rhea to take her time. They
Yeah,
don't
they
want
do.
Rhea to
well,
rush back.
here's what's interesting. For starters, they never made a public announcement that she had relinquished the belt.
Yeah.
They subtly referred to Chelsea as the women's champion. Did you see that?
No interim, nothing.
No, nothing. So it makes some people question, well, why is she not good enough to be announced that she had to relinquish the belt?
Well, guys, I don't think that's going to happen.
You think Hayes had a little hand in
I
that?
think Hayes
Yeah.
had something, yep. And then, yeah.
But yeah, Danhausen cursing the women's division. It seems like
Yeah,
because
then-
they let's face it, they had a big 3-shot blow. Rhea's relinquished the belt. Chelsea got injured, and Charlotte and Jade had a
They shit the
a
bed.
pretty botched ending. 3 botches in a row.
I'm sure this guy was getting a laugh
Which
out of it.
surprisingly, some people online are actually blaming Charlotte.
Yeah, they're blaming the wrong person.
Well, those are clearly fucking stupid Jade Cargill fans.
They
Listen,
believe in the storm.
I've always kind of been not necessarily a defender of her, but I've always kind of understood the money that she had and the drawing power that she could potentially have. When I saw that shit live, yeah, I was kind of like, I can't really say shit about this. She fucked that up bad.
Time to go to NXT or Mexico. Bye now.
Take care now. Bye-bye, then.
Yeah, she
Go be a hurricane in Mexico.
so I don't know. I guess like that's happening. And then Kyle's probably favorite part of the night was after the beatdown on Chelsea Green, a new challenger appears.
Goddamn fucking Nia Jax. Yeah,
Baby.
yeah, okay. We just broke her orbital bone. Let's bring out the fucking person who injures everybody.
They are running out of bodies, Kyle. They clearly need more people.
Now, how can we salvage this? I'll tell you exactly how we can. Chelsea can totally fight this, and she can either go 2 options. She can wear Phantom of the Opera, or she could be Undashing. Whoa. Damn.
Have a face mask?
Have a face mask. That way she can counteract Nia's fat ass.
It's an orbital is a different situation than a nose. It's over here.
Yeah, but Undertaker's...
A mask would cover your nose, but an orbital...
Oh, I thought the orbital was right here.
It's also here, but it's the whole...
Ah.
True, but...
So, depending on where she broke it, and this is the sensitive side. This is the really thin side.
Well, Taker broke his orbital bone. That's how he got his mask and all that, so...
It was probably this side.
It depends where Mabel's fat ass landed on him. But now you got fucking Battle Axe coming at her. Well, to block her Samoan headbutts, wear a steel mask.
I mean, and I'm no orbital expert. Maybe a mask could cover this side.
If you're hearing all this stumping in here, it's Nia Jax walking upstairs. So.
Yeah, not my neighbors upstairs.
Nia Jax has lost weight, sir, and you need to apologize.
She lost weight. Turn around, she'll find it.
Hey, that's not a bad thing. She's got
It's
a
a good thing.
ass.
Well, yeah, she's going to turn around and find me staring at that ass.
Hey, Scott, what's Nia Jax's ass?
He's fat. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. I know you said he's fat, but
Yeah,
talking about that ass.
it's fat.
And we like him like that. My big.
So in that example, he referred to her ass as a he. So just in case you're wondering, he said he's fat.
He assumed the ass's gender.
Oh boy. But yeah, that was an interesting week for Raw and SmackDown, and so we're going to shift it over a little bit to something that actually was pretty interesting that happened. We went Rated R Wrestling collectively. We went to our first indie match or indie show last night.
Yes,
It
sir.
was at Thomas More Stadium in Florence, Kentucky. It was a Summer Sizzler event held by the Northern Wrestling Federation.
Otherwise known as the NWF.
NWF. And our buddy Coomer, he's been to a few of these, and I was encouraged to check this show out, and we went, and at least for me, I thought it was a pretty good time. What about you fellas?
No, I had a blast. The wrestling was good. I have a crow to pick about something else, but before I get there, what do you think about the show, Kyle?
Show was fun. It was decent. But the commentary that I was hearing next to me made it even 10 times fun.
Yeah.
That would be me, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell,
Yes,
we'll
but it was good. For all things considered, I think they got potential there. You know, they've been around for a while and all that. But
a little warm that day, but it was
a little
interesting.
fucking warm. It was definitely sizzling on my ass there. but-
Funny note, every time the ring announcer would announce the next match, any chance he got, this
He was
guy right here
promoting
was promoting.
This motherfucker right here.
So if you were there at that event and you heard that was this guy.
Welcome. Hey, pal. Welcome. But
nobody cared about that damn raffle, so I thought it'd be better to promote the podcast.
Well, that was one of the enemies that Mike made last night was the ring announcer.
Yeah, well, I got
Living up to my title, I was a true motherfucker.
Oh, he
all
was
day.
definitely motherfucking last night. Yes, he
What
was.
was that? What'd you say? I shouldn't have had that margarita.
Apparently, margaritas make me mouthy.
But it did give us a cool idea we could do a rated R commentary.
The indie crashers, as I coined last night, just go to an indie show and then bring our own recording equipment.
Blind commentated
Yeah.
with no prior knowledge of anyone or anything.
Do our own commentating.
We got GCW next month in Cincinnati. So
Just guys at the commentary table go, "What the fuck is that?" We apparently got another impromptu commentary team out here.
it's kind of like a spin on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Except we do it there.
In case,
I mean, if I had the money and the logistics to figure out how to do that with bringing in microphones and stuff, I would be like, hell yeah, let's
We'd
do
probably
it.
have to use GoPros.
Probably.
Well, what about those little mics that people walk
Or
around
lapel
with?
mics.
Oh yeah, we'd have to get some good lapel mics
Lapels,
and
yes.
and then that would probably be the way. But
And
hey,
we make it a
don't-
challenge to see how long it takes to get kicked out. We were not kicked
I wasn't
out.
trying, but I was kind of trying.
Oh, he was going hard.
So set the stage for
let's
us
talk
here.
about it. Yes, let's
So-
hear it.
As a long time wrestling fan, I was enjoying my time watching some independent local wrestling, and I couldn't help but notice immediately from the first match and then on, there were some great holes in the officiating. We're talking missed ring out calls, missed rope counts,
slow counts,
incredibly slow pinfall counts.
The wind up was from Oklahoma.
Missing or incredibly delayed in-ring tag counts. Just overall, just some of the shoddiest refereeing I've ever seen.
And what'd you call that one guy? Corpse?
The corpse referee. You want to talk about Rick Knox being the corpse referee? No. Go to an NWF show, the bald guy.
Now,
you'll know.
Now, what's funny about that guy is you knew a guy that worked concessions there.
Yes.
And you actually talked to him. Now, explain what he said.
Well, we walked up to him at the end of the show and we're like, hey, in case you heard some assholes in the stands that were booing and talking shit about the referees, that was us. And he goes, well, which one were you doing at? I'm like, well, we pretty much did it all of them, but mostly the one who got all the smoke was the bald guy. He goes, oh, well, he gets booed at every show anyway, so he had it coming.
And even
then
Coomer, yeah, Coomer, I texted him the whole night we were there, and he goes, oh, yeah, I've been to a few of those shows. Yeah, that guy sucks.
No, it wasn't just him, but he was the worst offender. His counts literally were coming by telegraph, especially his 3.
He called him a time traveler. Like he said, one came from Atlanta.
One of his counts was coming from 42, and had it hit the mat, it'd have caused a time loop, and we'd have all been stuck in some period in time.
Yeah. And by the time we rolled to the main event, this guy has already had enough, and he heard Mike, and
that was the best part.
The first thing to the ring announcer.
The first thing he did was he did the shoulder thing, right? Where he was like, oh. Yeah. And then he literally turned and just death stared right in our direction, specifically at him. And it was
But
great.
he's not the only one.
No, he was.
No, absolutely.
No. Formerly Mario, who I downgraded to Luigi mid-show with the fucking haircut. You know who you are. The one with the fucking, the hair that comes pretty much the undercut.
Yeah.
And
with the mustache. He was Mario, but I downgraded him to Luigi because his refereeing was fucking abysmal as well. Absolutely missing ring out counts, missing rope counts. When he did remember to count, I think he forgot literally how to count to 10. I had to remind him a couple times.
Yeah, and then he was too busy trying to make pizzas.
Yeah, Luigi got downgraded so hard, we decided he was gonna make pizza and bread.
Well, then he got killed at the end of the night.
And then he got killed at the end of the night, so nobody got pizza or bread.
Yeah.
He got a game over.
The guy up in the stands, like 5 rows behind us, was getting a kick out of it.
Now, the female referee, she's not getting fucking spared either. Her counts were slow, so I think they were in some foreign language. I don't think it was Spanish. I think it was some language slower than English.
Oh my god.
Maybe American Sign Language, I'm not sure, but boy howdy, she was fucking slow on her counts. And they were non-existent as well. They were all wearing gloves, but there was no blood at any point in the night. So that was auspicious.
Interesting. Yeah. The whole
No, I'm not done. Chris fucking Harris.
Oh god.
He was doing an abysmal job of refereeing.
So for context, former TNA wrestler Wildcat Chris Harris, who's a local to our area, has been with the NWF for many years. He is the commissioner?
He's the commissioner, and he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so he had a spot where
Thank God, not as a referee.
He was the guest referee for one of the matches last night, and he was the loudest ref.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, you can actually hear his calls. That was the best thing he had going.
And he was kind of making sure that the dudes on the outside for the one bad guy, he kept talking shit to him, telling him to get away. But other than that, yeah,
he wasn't letting him off the hook.
He wasn't admonishing in the ring tag members when they should have been, or using an in-ring 5 count.
Still looked pretty jacked though.
Yeah, he looked pretty jacked, baby.
His arms were in good shape. We couldn't see anything like herein,
but
his arms were in good shape.
He was very sweaty.
He was very sweaty and red.
Well, it was pretty fucking hot.
Well, it didn't help because prior to the show starting, he was walking around greeting fans, and he was in a blazer, and it was freaking humid and hot as shit that day. So yeah, he was probably very sweaty.
Well, he was definitely in better shape than when he came back to TNA in 2011
Yes.
when he was a little chubby.
He looked like a fat Bret
He
Hart.
looked like a tomcat instead of a wildcat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was the other complaint you had? The closed fist punches.
And none of the referees. Okay, go look up any of the rule books. Go look up a WWF rule book. Go look up an NWA rule book. Go look up a fucking AWA rule book. Closed fist punches have been banned since time immemorial. Nobody called a single one all night.
Not even the commish. and then what was the thing you said? He goes, "Oh my god, this got me bad." He goes, "The rules and regulations of professional wrestling are being absolutely slaughtered by this federation tonight." Yes, he was being motherfucker Mike on the commentary, dude.
He was definitely unhinged, and it was great.
Oh, he was. And then he kept dropping F-bombs at a Little League park.
So, if you have any fan cam of that event, you might hear this guy.
If you hear a guy in I was switching in and out of a country accent, trying to be incognito, but after a while it just stopped.
Where's the fucking officiating? Oh, and then not to mention, they brought out, so if you're from the area, folks, the Florence Y'all Water Tower. Okay, so they had a guy.
Well, the context is that Florence, Kentucky has a famous water tower.
Google it if you don't
Yeah.
know. So they bring it out for a match because.
Well, he is the mascot of that baseball team.
So they bring him out, which was the real owners in a suit, by the way. So
Turns out, yes.
yeah, but he was breaking some government rules now, wasn't he?
This water tower in real life was at one point controversy to a lawsuit because at one point they painted Florence Mall on it, but it's government property and has been established as such. Florence versus Florence Mall. You cannot advertise on government property. So they had to change what the tower said, and ever since it has said Florence Y'all. But here we are on tonight's wrestling match, and we have this tower, which clearly through court litigation is government property, assaulting people.
I was calling for the headbutt. I'm like, give him the headbutt.
So I was telling them they should get a good lawyer because they'd have grounds for a great lawsuit.
Somebody call my lawyer.
Yeah, somebody call my lawyer.
Yeah,
I may have been a little emphatic about it, but I was just trying to give them great information.
Yeah,
Well,
you're being helpful.
you were telling Obafemi Light there to if you hit him. One of the guys looked like Obafemi if he was blue.
And smaller.
Yeah.
But Obafemi if he got thrown in the dryer. But no offense to that wrestler, by the way. But you did say if he laid a hand on the Florence Y'all guy, it's a lawsuit and it's a hitting the government property. And
No,
whatnot.
if the tower laid a hand on him.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
he did do the stomps to that
Well,
one
the
guy.
tower was in his corner. You're talking about the other guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about the guy.
You're talking about
who-
the guy that was shooting the money.
Not-
Who is the face and heel in that match?
Yeah, this is a critique. You guys did a bad job of establishing face and heels.
Because
Certain matches, it felt like there were two faces or two heels.
yeah,
And it would switch mid-match sometimes.
And I do have a caveat here. Who set this fucking ring up? And who put baby oil on it? Because I've noticed a few times, I'm sorry, NWF, so don't take this to heart, but make sure your ring is dry because there were some banana peels in that ring that night.
well, that one guy took a spike and he did the scoot.
Yeah,
the
he
head
went,
scoot.
scoot. What didn't help? He blew himself up early in the day walking around a concession running
Well,
like...
that's because he screwed up a fucking 540 and the guy moved and he was trying to stop himself, couldn't, and then landed on his feet and then forehead, like immediately.
Yeah, and it looked like he was like, oh, my head. Yeah, he got spiked.
Yeah,
And then the other guy, he took a knee trying to do what do they call the when you jump over someone?
was it the leapfrog?
The leapfrog into the corner. Took a nice knee and concussed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chris Harris didn't disqualify that Burger King dude for leapfrogging over him. That should have been a DQ.
I gotta say, my favorite guy of the night was Max Steel. said the Savage.
AKA, he looks like Keith Lee and Mark Henry had a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So limitless sexual chocolate.
And then there was some feller named Beans.
Yeah, Beans. I like Beans. He's cool.
But probably my favorite match, not just because it was good, but because of how ridiculous it got, was that steel chair nightmare.
It was the best
we were all
chairs
just
match.
heckling the shit out of that.
Oh,
match.
dude, he was definitely heckling them. That's the rules. It's fucking legal. He's sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
That was probably the greatest chairs match I ever saw. Yeah, that's not saying much. That's like saying the shit I took last night was better than the shit I took.
The one guy was just
heckling I did is what made that match.
Oh, the guy just
the entire time.
The guy just sitting up there on the turnbuckle as the other fellow was stacking this giant pyramid of chairs. It was insane.
Oh yeah,
We're
get
doing
another
things
fuck.
just to avoid using anything else but a chair.
Oh yeah, grab another fucking chair.
And there was a great trash bagger outfit that night. One of those guys, I think they were called. What were they called? They were the big sweaty dudes. The one that looked like Kevin, and then he came out in the shirt and the jeans.
Oh, they were the useless henchmen in the
axis of the axis of evil or the axis.
They were like Aussie dudes. You called them out in the Chris Harris mess for being useless henchmen.
Yeah.
The most useless henchman of all time.
Chris was spending more time yelling at them than paying attention to the match.
Fucking Dr. Evil's henchman was more useful than them. Especially the one Irish dude with the Lucky Charms garrote.
Yeah.
He was more useful than these two dudes. Yeah, he wore like jeans and t-shirts, so he basically took my gimmick idea.
Yeah, justice for Sweet Savannah and Big Mama.
Yeah, they got fucked over. Yeah, what the fuck?
Especially Sweet Savannah from that beanpole chick. What's her name? You follow her on TikTok.
Riley Matthews.
Riley
shout out to Riley Matthews. You're good on TikTok, but I got to call you out. What was that fucking chicanery? What was that?
Yeah.
Foreign object! And guess what? No DQ.
Lazy booking.
Lay in the heel work a little more, girl.
Yeah,
just if you're gonna do it, go full into it.
Not
be the biggest bitch you could be.
And not to mention, this guy was giving out pointers to put some stank on some moves and all that.
Yeah.
All night. And then, like, if they didn't sell something, he goes, that wasn't good selling, bud.
Now, I got to admit, the main event was the most wrestling-like match of the night, I thought. Because I feel like
modern wrestling. I would like to emphasize, because I actually enjoyed some of the slower.
Well, I enjoyed some of them, too. When I guess I should have clarified that, because the Star Rider guy, he reminded me of some guy that could come off at like an AEW show.
He definitely had a porn star name, though.
A Star Rider, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was the guy he took on?
Andrew Reed.
Andrew Reed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty. It had the biggest, like, the crowd was the most alive during that match because it started getting nuts at the end of that.
That was the match where Luigi died. We need to cue the song.
He sold more than the table.
Yeah.
The table didn't sell shit.
Twice they tried to break
nothing.
Not to mention, early in the day before the show started, Chris Harris was moving this table. What for? What for? Not to fucking break. I am the table.
Which, for whatever reason, had a very odd brand on the bottom side of it that said U.S. Bank. Apparently, that table was imbued with the powers of U.S. Bank, and it was not going to break.
Should have had our logo on it. Would have
could not break the bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if we put our logo on it, it would have broke.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't have broken. Someone would have yelled, "Motherfucker!"
Well, I like the part where Corpse died, and then he took a bump, and you were like, "Get the fuck up!"
Yeah,
he's taking Sequel or something.
He's drunk. Someone give him a breathalyzer.
Yeah,
but I said, "All right, rigor mortis is set in. He's not fucking moving."
Oh my god!
Get up, you son of a bitch!
Because Mickey loves you.
I'm sure this guy was drunk at the end of the night for drinking after all the heckling.
He probably was like, "No more fans, no more."
Nothing personal to any of you, but yeah, as someone who knows a little bit about what you should have been doing, you weren't doing some of it.
Hey, we paid.
I get it. You had the ear set on stuff. I get it. But from a fan watching, Old school refs always were supposed to enforce the rule, even if that meant blowing the finish.
Yep.
It's because they were trained to count to 3 no matter what.
It's like some of those refs that stop the count when they don't put their
they
shoulder.
weren't. He wouldn't even, especially corpse ref. He would literally tuck his hand in.
Yeah. It's like, no, you're supposed to ref it like a shoot.
Yeah, like his windup was like,
Why don't refs just do this?
Well, no, there was one that was doing like a.
Whoa.
He would only do it on his 3. He'd do 1, 2, and then on his 3 he'd do a.
That was corpse.
Pump. Yeah,
that was corpse. Yeah.
Yeah, that's make a good point. Why don't refs just do? Like
why didn't Luigi do like
I get.
It's dramatic.
I get the dramatic. The crowd gets into it more when you're dramatic, but
when you over dramatize it, just like. I was waiting for one ref to go. I was waiting for it to go. What we should have done on his wind up. We should all went whoa.
Even on the slow counts, he made him look slower. Yeah, like fuck.
So if I'm ever on the crowd at any of your wrestling shows, anyone that happens to come through the
NWF
Midwest Ohio Valley tri-state area,
you're in trouble.
There might be a motherfucker in the crowd.
Well, our goal is maybe to go to GCW and see if we can get our ass beat there.
Not really, but I do want to be just a dick.
I mean, that's our gimmick.
I tried busting out a Super Dragon chant for the El Nino guy.
Oh yeah,
but
he criticized him.
He was underwhelming as hell for a luchador.
That was another one because it was El Nino versus the Kingpin.
So nothing personal, El Nino. I get you're probably newer, but work on the moves, bud. Nothing personal.
We were doing the ole, 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 ole.
Kill the Euro chant.
Oh, he hated that chant.
And here's another thing, too. Uncle Howdy was walking around there last night.
Yeah, poor Uncle Howdy. He got demoted.
Some guy was dressed like Uncle Howdy. He first sat behind us, and then throughout the night, I was watching him just making his way across the seating. And then it got to the point where he was actually on the floor area where all the chairs were on the other side of the ring.
Yeah, I mean, but El Nino is it makes El Generico look good.
Yeah.
he was the adoptive brother of El Generico.
Yeah.
El Nino sounds like a My Rise character.
Yeah, kind of.
A little bit. Well, it didn't help he had that stupid song that was playing. Did you like that one guy who had the Sad But True remix song?
With Rick James?
With Rick James, yeah.
I dug it. I kind of dug it.
Just like I also dug Shawn Michaels meets Bob Sparkplug Holly, dude.
Yeah, well, who were those?
I liked them for
Hidden
their theme
Heat?
song.
Yeah.
They were also representing the Vans Warped Tour.
Yeah, with the logo. Yeah.
Pretty much just changed the logo a little bit.
But yeah, I really liked the mingling. The wrestlers were pretty much all at their merch table. We saw a couple of wrestlers walking around. They had a live band playing, Unrivaled, I think they were called.
And then if you saw at the opening of this podcast,
I was getting ready to address that. If you saw that and you're wondering what the hell was he talking about, we were at the table. We were just kind of killing time, and we happened to look over, and Chris Harris was, as commissioner, walking around greeting fans.
Yep.
And
I was very tempted to say knock knock.
Yeah, you were. Mike and Kyle were taking their puffs off their vape and crop dusting Chris Harris. Hence the opening of this podcast for context.
Well, his particular vape is a little loud, if you will.
Now he also edited out the end of that clip where Chris Harris then proceeded to narc on me.
Oh yeah, he did point over at you, didn't he?
Apparently, no, I didn't know it, but the guy he was pointing to was apparently Slick Rick, the announcer.
Oh really? Oh yeah, the dude with the white hair.
So maybe Slick Rick likes to partake. Rick, I'd have let you hit it, bud.
I didn't notice that, but you noticed something, didn't you?
Of course, as a semi-regular user, you gotta kind of keep a keen eye out.
Yeah.
But you know what I did notice, and I don't know, they must have a great pest control service there at the ballpark, because I didn't notice any kind of other than minor little small
one or two
bugs.
little gnats or something.
Yeah,
What about that
no
beetle on there?
mosquitoes.
What about that big beetle?
Well, that was a lantern bug.
Oh.
Yeah, that was simple, but
All right.
For other places that do need pest control, we at the Rated R Wrestling would like to recommend Ant Army Pest Control.
Yeah, buddy.
Not sponsored.
Opened in March of 2026. They are licensed and insured. They offer control for insects and offer animal work. Ants, mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, bedbugs, roaches, spiders, mice, hornets, bees, when a customer is allergic and they're in the house. They also remove raccoons and other critters that may be in your house, barn, shed. You never know.
Yeah.
Your house is your biggest investment that you make in your life. Have it protected from wood termites, destroying your porches, your foundations, your attics. Don't tolerate carpenter bees around your house.
Yeah, just little shits.
Ant Army Pest Control, offering a special this year for stinging insects like hornets and yellow jackets. And any other pest control needs, call Ant Army Pest Control or look them up on Facebook.
We'll have the logo
All right.
popped up on the...
Yeah, and that's run by our old buddy Jason, right?
Indeed.
So yeah, he's
You'll be
good.
calling Jason when you
Yeah.
call there, and
Good
he'll
dude.
get you hooked up.
All right. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
our little shout out there. We'll have the logo on the screen here for you.
You want your business shouted out here on the Rated R Wrestling Podcast?
Yeah, just
let us know.
Give us an ad read. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely.
And we do partake in gift baskets too, by the way. So if you want to send us some gift baskets, by all means, please go ahead.
Maybe some sponsorship deals. You never know.
you never
I
know.
mean, Geek Bar here could sponsor me here. This little pussy pink vape that I have, but that wasn't by choice.
Not selling yourself very good, Kyle.
Yeah.
Sorry, Geek Bar.
But yeah, we do encourage anyone that would like to do that. We'll be more than glad to read that out for you on this show.
And send us some sponsor money.
Yeah.
But,
And also, we'd like to say a shout out to the NWF. Despite all the fun chicanery and the heckling,
Put on a great show.
it was a good,
I
entertaining
was
show.
being a motherfucker, but it was a great show.
the referee committee
We'll
needs a
definitely,
reset.
we're definitely considering going to see more of their shows because it's definitely entertaining.
Now,
For
if I get any criticism back from their referees, I would gladly do your job and enforce those rules.
He'll throw on the shirt.
Yeah. But this has been the episode 36 of Rated R Wrestling Podcast. Thank you guys for listening in. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, and Facebook, and TikTok if you want to check
Episode
out.
36.
Yep.
Shout out to the bus. Bah, bah.
Yeah, buddy.
If you're Yenzi, you know.
Yeah. So, as always, I am Aaron, a.k.a. Stud Muffin Supreme.
I am the resident dickhead Rain Man here.
And as always, I'm Michael the motherfucker, the number one motherfucker. We have the number one beards in wrestling podcasting.
Beards.
With
And we are the
Rated R.
Rated R
Wrestling Podcast.
Salutations, dickheads.
Later, fuckers.
Enjoy.